So, Better Call Saul, season 5, building, rebuilding, and amazingly, as old as everyone is. Now, remember, Breaking Bad was many, 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 many eons ago. And this season 1 started 6 years prior to Breaking Bad. So now we've added at least 11 years, plus whatever years between the end of Breaking Bad and the beginning of Better Call Saul, to the ages of all these people, where they were. And then you got to go back to the, yeah, it's just amazing. All these people, look, they have never aged. They're like all the same age for the past 30 years. It's just amazing. Hollywood magic. Now, there are certain points in a timeline that have to exist because there's set points that were created in the pre-story of Breaking Bad that made the events of Breaking Bad occur. So this happening before Breaking Bad, but well, there are several major characters in this that were somewhat characters, supporting and more minor characters in that, recurring, definitely. So you have this complex twisting of, we got to get from point A to point B without changing these established mile markers in the right order and make all the other stories work around them. So they're doing pretty good on that. As far as I can remember, it's been decades, and it's all a blur. Um, and there is season 6, which would be the up to Breaking Bad year. So we'll see how that one goes. And it is plausible to do season 7, which would be the alternate timeline. Well, not alternate timeline, the timeline of Saul during the first year of Breaking Bad, which would not necessarily include Breaking Bad. There's a whole, because of this other structure that they've created. You can just, your day, I could take an hour out of any of your days, or 5 to 15 minutes out of various days, that would, you don't do the same thing over, well, some people do, but, every 5 minutes, you just start over again and do the same thing with the same people. You don't do that. So there's a way to do it. As a writer, you have to know these things. So you have that possibility that this could go on for 10 years without really heavily, maybe mentioning it, he's such a blah, 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 and, kind of stuff on the side, while they have their show over here going this way, just parallel to Breaking Bad's existence timeline, where certain overlapping factors that may be mentioned, even though you don't need to bring the actors in, per se. Once again, theoretically. But as far as this one, quality production, acting, holding characters entailed. Well, seriously, I'd literally have to go back and watch every Saul scene from Breaking Bad to make sure that all these points are actually matched. Because the whole, Chuck thing and stuff like that, we weren't paying attention to all this history that may or may not have been there. We came in, in the middle. It's just sort of like the whole, Star Wars thing, where you start in the middle and then you figure out the beginning and the end later. Anyways, I was only 8 when I figured that one out. I think that's enough blabbering.